Zone. Williams battling along the right half wall. That'll draw some more crowds, and as time comes to a close in this one, everybody grab a partner, as I think the rest of the clock is just going to roll off here. And don't it feel good? But now everybody grab a partner, and some fights breaking out at the end of this one. I do wonder if there's some supplemental discipline that comes at the end of this hockey game.
Well, Noah Amu was getting the better of his dance partner, and then the referees jumped in to save the Bronco.
Yeko and Hawker.
I'm not sure which Bronco Tuamu was pummeling.
Joe Kinler right in the middle of it. Adam Yeko. Some more words being had. This was an eventful contest. I do not envy the officials of tonight's game, that's for sure.
All right, well, while they sort this out, and we'll get...
Driving it wide, here is Andrew O'Neill cutting to the net. O'Neill trying to tuck it by. The rebound, it's held onto by Eskin. Another save, and now we got a fight. It's going to be Landon Hansen and Carter Bowen. Hansen gets a right in. Bowen another one. Now another right from Hansen. A right, couple rights from Bowen. Well, they wrestle a little bit. To the ice they go. As Carter Bowen, the young forward for the Broncos, takes on Landon Hansen.
Well, at least somebody's in a similar weight class instead of Sawyer Dingman. But all right, so they've got their pound of flesh if they felt that was necessary. Now with a minute and 1 second left. All right, so Jason Smith is having words as the coaches get a little heated.
Jason Smith, and I think it's Travis Bowen of on the Broncos coaching staff. They're still yapping about it.
Oh, and the Broncos assistant coach just been tossed from the game. So is Jason Smith. Hopefully somebody recognizes those tunnels are not that far apart.
And would have Jason and Travis have played together? Played against each other at one point? I believe so.
I would think so, yeah. Both had...
Feed for Wu, walks to the left circle, cuts below the goal line, heads in front. Cunningham banging away on the doorstep as it's saved and covered by Wentz, and we'll see a scrum ensue in front of the Americans' goal. Face-off to come in the Tri-City zone as we continue to see a scrum come, and it looks to be a Tiger power play out of all of this, as the referee pointing to Ismail Abagosh.
Yeah, we'll see if one ends up getting called or not, as the scrum is still continuing with Cam Parr in the midst of Ismail Abagosh, and now Parr just got a couple more shots into him from Abagosh. We'll see if they take them both, if they take one. Hard to say how that one will get handled, but at one point in that sequence, when the Tigers were swinging the puck up high, you could see a straight line, all 5 Americans in between the dots. They are not allowing those point shots to come through easily and getting into the shooting.
O'Neill, and then it's pushed ahead by Powell. Now Powell is going to go here with Brock Birch, and the Oil Kings and Broncos here as Powell gets a right in. Another right from Powell, a couple rights from Birch, a right up top, and an uppercut from Powell. Couple more rights from Birch, another right from Powell, couple more rights, and they tangle up, and the linesmen get in there to separate the two. Not sure why they went in to separate them, but nonetheless,
a spirited tilt.
Yeah.
Well, both benches are up, the fans are up. A little bit more life in the building.
Birch only at 5'9", but he's a tough customer. And Luke Powell, we've seen Luke Powell in some hefty tilts. Playing with a bit of a fire here tonight as he gets pasted into the near corner boards, and now Yeko not pleased with Jace McFall. Everybody grab a partner now. And a wrestling match off to the side as Landon Hansen got pasted into the near boards. He is okay and the only one without a dance partner.
Yeah, he's having a discussion with one of the referees right now.
Andrew O'Neill was right in it as well, off to the side. Some big boys out there for Edmonton right now. And Adam Yeko, Andrew O'Neill, Ethan McKenzie. I don't think you want to mess with any of those guys, but
well, the big boy is out there.
Back now, another fight's gonna go down here. It's Ryan Gower and Brennan Brown. They square up at center, and now they grab on. Another right, a couple of rights from Brown early on. They throw some haymakers. Now they grapple on, get loose. A couple lefts from both guys. Now Ryan Gower switches to his right. A couple more rights from Brown, an uppercut. Both of them throwing some bombs here at center. And wrestled to the ice. Wow. That was a pretty good tilt.
Brown's going to need some ice for his knuckles because he was raining punches on top of Gower's helmet.
Is there a rivalry forming between these two clubs?
I would tend to think this is more circumstantial from
could be very well
in this period.
Yeah.
I don't know that this carries over through the rest of the season, but we'll see.
Souch trying to send it in front, couldn't quite find Williams, jamming away at it. Now it's whistled, and a couple of cross checks to the back of Matt Williams, and that will draw a crowd. I would be shocked if there wasn't a penalty coming here to Swift Current.
Well, the referee is pointing at players, so I don't know if he's issuing penalties to them as he's pointing, or if he's just telling guys to settle down. I think there's going to be penalties to both teams.
I would be shocked if this isn't a power play for Edmonton, to be honest.
Well, we're going to need a media timeout while they sort things out.
Yeah, we'll be right back. You're listening to the near side for O'Neill. He'll go rink wide and sent into the... Now Sawyer Dingman grabs Landon Hansen and just starts throwing punches to the Oil King forward. And Hansen was not a willing combatant there. Dingman wanted Hansen to respond for the hit on Alescu.
Yeah. Now this is probably going to earn Dingman a penalty. Hansen, as you mentioned, not a willing participant. So it's going to be a power play here for Edmonton, I would assume.